Hello class, before we start question 3, please make sure you have read the question first. If not, you need to pause the video and read it now. And hopefully you have read the question very carefully, that you notice the sentence under the diagram, saying, diagram to the scale, 1 centimeter on the diagram represents 1 meter in reality. Think about this. How will this information help you solve the question? Okay, my suggestion for the positions of the extra windows has been identified on the diagram. This is not the final suggestion, like this is not the best solution. You can have your solutions and you need to justify your choices of the positions of the windows. We are going to discuss how to justify it in class, but for now have a look at the diagram that I have showed. And I have add 1 window to the living room, 1 more to the kitchen, 1 to the dining room, and 1 to the bedroom. Okay, I numbered them. You don't need to number them in your answer. I just numbered them to make sure it's very clear to you. Okay, and I also show the length of each window, which is 2 meters for the living room, 1 meter for the kitchen, 1 meter, and 2 meters. Because the diagram is to the scale, I would recommend you to use your ruler to show the length. So for my diagram, ideally I need to show the length of the window in the living room is 2 centimeter long, which represents 2 meter in reality. However, because I draw it on OneNote, I didn't use a ruler. Please use a ruler yourself when you solve this kind of question. Okay, now if we want to figure out the cost, we need to find out the total length of the window, right? Because all we know is the cost of the window for each meter long. So what is the total length? 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2, it's 6 meters, okay? And what is the total cost? Because for each meter long, it costs $12.45. So we multiply 6 by 12.45. And here is the working out. Again, please show your working out when you doing this type of questions in your assessment. It's very important. This is the working out. So we stack them up. We just remove the decimal point. 1245 multiplied by 6. Answer is 7,470. But remember, there were in total 2 decimal places. So we also need to have 2 decimal places in the answer, which is 74.70. And it's very good because we have 2 decimal places. And when we're talking about money, we tend to keep the answer to the nearest 2 decimal places. Okay, so to the nearest cents. So it's $74.70. Keep the units, which is $sign. Now, we have finished the calculation of this question, and I need you to think about how to justify your answer, how to justify your choice. We're going to discuss this more again in class.